So if you don't know what your next steps are, you don't have any goals, you're in the right place. I'm gonna walk you through exactly how we take our pain and make champagne. Goals 101. So stay tuned. I'm even more excited to be able to teach you guys how can we turn 2020 around. It's been a crazy year, cannot lie, but we have the opportunity, the chance, and the power to turn it around. So, what better time to get serious about your future? You're gonna hear me say this all the time, but the time is now. My cousin Brittany and I say this to each other all the time. It's a reminder that life is short and unexpected, so we have to be focused on our goals with everything we have. The time is now, okay? The time is now. Goals help to motivate, shape, and guide a person through different aspects of their life. The techniques you'll learn today will guide you to a successful 2020. The prerequisite is none. Come as you are, okay? And the outline is gonna be as follows. We're gonna go through why is it crucial for you to set goals, the importance of having a positive mindset and strengthening your faith in God, how to seek clarity and reflect, and then the ultimate goal-setting bundle. So make sure you stay tuned for the end of the video so you can hear all about that. So, why is goal setting important? I've realized a lot of people my age, like millennials, do not set goals. And I feel like the reason why is because you guys don't understand the power of setting goals. There is over 40 years of scientific research that shows that people who set goals are more likely to be successful. Regardless of what your goals may be, you're more likely to be successful. Goals give you motivation. It provides the foundation for drive. It provokes excitement and allows you to focus on something with 100% of your effort. But remember, this is only true if you have effective goals. Think about it like this. If you had a loved one who was about to move across the country and you had 1 hour to get to them to say bye, would you allow anything to get in your way? No. Would you stop for food? No. Would you stop to do your nails? No. Nothing would get in your way because you had a set goal. That's the exact same thing with life. When you have goals, you give yourself mental boundaries that you will not allow this, that, or the third to distract you because you have an end goal. You have somewhere that you want to reach. Success doesn't happen by accident. Would you go on a road trip with no GPS? No. So why would you go through life without a clear map or a clear guide on how you're going to become successful? How are you going to live a life of fulfillment if you don't even know what that means to you? We have to get serious about our future. We're literally in our 20s, which is the best time to be building these foundations. So when we get older, it'll be a piece of cake. We'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay? We gotta get serious about our future. So to me, goal setting is really about pulling over, taking a pause, and really analyzing your life. Where are you now? Where do you want to be? And how do you plan to get there? I feel like in life, so many things can be thrown at us at once that we're just going. And we never take the time to just pause and really analyze where are we now. And honestly, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I think it's a blessing that we're all forced to stay home because now we get this time to self-reflect. We get this time to really think through where is your life going and how can you change it for the better. I'm gonna go through the importance of having a positive mindset and strengthening your faith in God. Think about it like this. Mindset is key, faith is power. Once again, mindset is key, faith is power. Now, when I say mindset is key, I mean you're never gonna get more out of life until you think you deserve it and you're worthy of it. The way you view yourself, your life, the people around you will 100% impact the course of your life. I'm pretty sure we all know somebody who has a problem for every solution. It doesn't matter what's going on and how things can be going great, they will find something wrong with it. They will find an issue with it. You don't need those people around you, and honestly, your inner circle is a whole nother topic for a whole nother time, but just make sure you're not that friend. Make sure that you just choose to be positive. Choose to see the good in situations. Choose to see the lesson in situations. Honestly, no matter what happens to me in my life, I know that God has control over it, and I know that it's a purpose and a reason for it. There's a lesson in every situation. So just choose to look for the lesson versus focusing on all the bad. If you focus on the bad, that's all that you're gonna see, and that's all your efforts are gonna be on. Why? Why do that? Like, why make yourself more miserable than you need to be? You truly have to understand that God has a vision for your life. So he wouldn't let nothing happen to you if it wasn't for a reason. This is why it's crucial to really have faith in God. Which brings me to my next point. Faith is power. My secret sauce for achieving all that I have is my faith in him. I know I'm destined for greatness, and I know I'm marked. It's just up to me to put in that work. When you really think about it, setting goals means you have faith in God to let it come through. You know that what he has for you is so much greater than where you are today. You have to know that. You have to have faith in him. And I can't lie, I didn't just grow this faith overnight. I grew up in the church, but I would be in Bible study and just really be confused. It really wasn't until I found the YouTube channel Transformation Church that my relationship with God, my faith overall, really strengthened. It's run by Pastor Michael Todd, and when I tell you guys, it will change, it will transform your life forever because he makes it so relatable. He allows you to really see the power and the strength in having a relationship with God and also building that faith. So he goes over a numerous amount of topics. He has like a relationship goals, planted not buried, revived, things of that nature. But I think the one that's most relevant and most beneficial for this is gonna be the Marked series and the Crazy Faith series. It is amazing how he really deep dives. It's great. So I'm gonna leave the link in the description below and just let me know what you guys think. We can often get so caught up with who we are. I don't have this, I don't have that. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter who you are, it's about whose you are. My mama told me this every day. Remember, you're a child of a king. Remember, you're a child of God. But the truth is, you need to know this. You are a child of a king, okay? You are destined for greatness. And the day that you realize that is the day that you'll be able to accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Success is not for certain people, okay? Success is for people who are willing to put in the work, learn the necessary techniques, and do what God has called you to do. But the choice is up to you. It's really up to you. No one's gonna hold your hand. There's no get rich quick scam. There's no overnight success. You have to put in the work. So this part is all about seeking clarity and reflection. I'm gonna help you discover what's been holding you back and then commit to a lasting change. We are our biggest roadblock. Whether it's due to pain, fear, or doubt, we control our future and our success. So I'm gonna break down a couple of roadblocks that I see a lot of times, whether it's my friends or family, or even myself, and the roadblocks that I had to overcome. So, roadblock number 1, you never take the time to seek clarity and reflect on your current situation. How are you gonna know what you want from 2020 if you never took the time to realize what went wrong in 2019 and what went right? You just keep going and going and going and going, and yet you wonder why you can't seem to catch a break. That's because you're not giving yourself a break. You're not allowing yourself to really think through, what do you want from 2020? And with this pandemic going on, I need you guys to please take this time to analyze your life. Where do you want to be and how are you going to get there? I know it sounds a little confusing, or you're like, okay, but how do I do that? Stay tuned to the end of this video because I'm going to provide the ultimate guide, which is going to make it a little bit easier. So don't worry. Okay, Roadblock number 2, you procrastinate. Let me guess, you're one of those people who set New Year's resolution, you do it for a week, and then you forget all about your goals. You're back to your old habits, and then you can't seem to understand why you can never set goals and stick to it. Now, I'm all for New Year resolutions. I think it's cute, it's, a thing to do, but it honestly has so many built-in flaws. Think about it. You literally are waiting until January 1st to make changes. Why? We sometimes give January 1st this magical power that woo, new year, I'm gonna be a new person. That's not practical. It's just another day. If anything, it's a day that you now have a hangover, and nothing is gonna change unless you're ready to take action. The time is now. From the moment you think about that great change that you wanna make, take it. Don't wait until January 1st. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait. Take action now. Roadblock number 3, you are afraid of failure. I see this so many times. People are so gifted, so talented, yet they never start because they're afraid to fail. Guys, failure is literally a part of the process. You're never gonna have it all figured out when you start your journey of a new goal. But as time progresses, you're gonna get better and better and better. I was so nervous to start this. I felt like I didn't have this, I didn't have that. But then I realized I'm never gonna have these things until I start. I'm not afraid to fail. God forbid no one tunes into this and I do a terrible job of teaching the lesson. I don't care, because whatever I fail or do bad this time around, it's gonna make me better the next time around. Your first podcast isn't gonna be great. Your first book will be boring. You just have to start. How are you gonna get better at something if you never start? It doesn't make sense, guys. Roadblock number 4, you're setting goals without seeking God's will first. Guys, this is the biggest mistake that you can make. You're gonna end up spending so much time doing something that's not in His will for you. I've spent the last 2-3 months reading my Bible more, watching more transformation videos, and praying. Overall, just spending more time in God's presence, and He literally has made my vision so clear. I thought I was gonna pursue one thing, but after spending time in His presence, I know that didn't make sense. That wasn't my calling. That wasn't my purpose. Spend time with Him and He will guide your steps. He will provide clarity for all the things that you have questions on, guys. That's what He's there for. So I have this new thing where before I start anything new, I do something called permission to pursue. And I believe it was Pastor Michael Todd who did a sermon about this. But basically it means that I ask God for permission to pursue this next goal. I don't know about you, but I don't have time to waste on something that's not in my calling. Something that's not gonna bring me success, and something that is just wasting my time. I don't know how much longer I have, how much longer my loved ones have, so I'm only gonna focus on things that God wants me to. Whatever His will is, I will do it. If you don't listen to or remember anything else that I say, please remember to seek God's will first. As Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 to 8 says, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. The one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks the door will be opened. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3 also says, commit to the Lord whatever you do and He will establish your plans. Imagine that. You don't even have to worry about it because He will guide your steps. So why not allow yourself that feeling, that release, to put it in God's hands? But you can only put it in His hands if you're doing His will. Okay guys, as promised, I put together an ultimate guide to goal setting bundle. This workbook is going to include a mindset challenge, writing prompts, goal setting techniques, pro tips, and a manifestation exercise. Click the link in the description bar to order yours today. And for this week only, it'll only be $5. And it's an instant download.
Behind every failure is a blessing. Don't nobody like no Debbie Downer was. Take your pain and make champagne with it, you dig?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. My next video is gonna deep dive the different goal setting techniques. Bye!